Welcome everyone to week 13. This is a very involved week. The class is set up to make this week really the busiest one. That will leave your week 14 open to hopefully allow you to focus on other finals if you have other classes or just have a nice simple ending to the semester. So this is definitely the most involved week. We'll go through ranking and link building, Google Analytics. You'll have Project 5, and then you'll have an extra quiz on Google Analytics, and then of course your discussion boards and reflections. So plenty to do. Let's jump into ranking and link building. I mentioned this when we did our basic search engine optimization unit, that we would do some additional assignments based around link building. And the idea behind link building is to develop links from other websites pointing to your website. This is done in order to increase your ranking for search engine optimization. What happens is when other websites point to your website, then your site becomes known or recognized as an authority on the subject. I think that's the easiest way to put it. In Google's eyes, you are becoming important, and other people are pointing to your website, and so that's a site that Google wants to rank higher. This can be done organically over time, but it's much more effective if you develop a strategy to grow these links. I think this is the closest we'll ever get to sort of direct sales in online business, in the sense that having a salesperson reach out to another company and saying, hey, we can benefit you in this way. That's one of the most effective strategies. Is you find on someone else's website a broken link or an ineffective link where your website could serve that purpose. So say if you do custom design t-shirts, right? And another website out there has a link to what would be one of your competitors that says you can make custom-made t-shirts in through this link. Click here. And that link is broken, or you feel like you do it better, and you reach out to that company and say, hey, I noticed this link on your website should be pointing to that company over there. I can give your visitors a better deal, or this link looks to be broken. Why don't you use my website? And they say, sure, that sounds great. And so now they're linking to your website. That's just an example of link building. And so the readings on here will show you how you could develop a link building effort, and then you'll map out your strategy, right? Who will do this? When will they do it? What will they do? How will they do it? And where will the links be gathered? Is the framework for your link building strategy. So that will be your ranking and link building assignment. Now we'll jump into Google Analytics. Google Analytics will be this is one of the more challenging assignments in the course. What you will do, instead of using your own Google Analytics data, you will go to this demo account, because we're going to measure everyone on the same data, and you'll go through and you'll answer these questions specifically. So we'll use this Google Analytics demo account. So if you click on that link, it'll take you to this page. If I go up to the top, right, you got demo account here. You scroll down to access the demo account. Make sure you're using this one right here. It says this in the instructions, but I want to emphasize it. Use Universal Analytics Property, not Google Analytics 4 or GA4, however they phrase it. You want to use Universal Analytics Property. If you click on that, it will bring up this page. And this is sample data, and it goes back a number of years. Here's the date range you can change. And so you want to change that date range, if we go back to our instructions, to January 1st, 2017 to January 31st, 2017. That's what will get you the correct answers to these questions. Then you'll need to go through Google Analytics, use your menu here off to the left. If I can scroll over to our menu on the left, right, and explore all of the different features and data in Google Analytics in order to to do that assignment. So that's where you'll find the answers to all those questions, all the questions here. And you'll turn in that Word document. Now, I believe you'll find it somewhat challenging to find the answers to all those questions. Most students do. As I mentioned, this is the toughest assignment in the course. So to help you, what I'd like you to do, before you turn that in, go ahead and complete the assignment, but don't turn it in yet. Before you turn it in, post on the discussion board, the Google Analytics discussion board, your answers. And then together as a group, you can discuss where you got those answers, and try and collectively as a group help each other out. So this is kind of a group assignment. You'll have to start it early enough in order to have a robust discussion to help each other out to get to the right answers. But if you start it early enough and post on that discussion board, then you guys can work together to get to the right answers on this Google Analytics assignment. Before I jump into Project 5, note that you'll have this quiz, Google Analytics for Beginners. This is the same process. You're going to have slightly different questions, a different date range, but you're going to do the exact same thing you did on this assignment for this Google Analytics for Beginners quiz. So same process, just different questions, different date range, and this is one where you won't be able to share the answers. You're on your own for the quiz to get in there and do your best. All right, Project 5 is about website optimization. We've done search engine optimization. We've talked about using keywords on your site. And we've really prepared your website to do well in SEO. This My Site Auditor program right here allows you to take one page of your website. So as a sample, take one page of your site, run it through this auditor, and then it will come back and give you a grade and say, this is how well we think you've done with this. You've done a really good job with search engine optimization, or you're really lacking in these areas, and it will give you 5 improvement points. And you'll put all that onto a Word document that should really follow this format. It'll give you a page grade. My Site Auditor will provide that grade for you. List or link to the page that you chose, your home page or landing page or your product page. And then it'll have you choose, as part of My Site Auditor, it will have you choose one keyword that you were focusing on that web page. Then you will list at least 5 changes that you plan to make and why, what impact you think it will make. There's a good video walkthrough of this right here. Please make sure you have 5 changes. If My Site Auditor for some reason doesn't give you those 5 changes, maybe you've done a really good job on your site, then go ahead and do some other research on website optimization or search engine optimization and list other changes you plan to make. So that is it for Project 5. Not quite as time intensive as some of our other ones, but a nice capstone on your website there. That will be it. There's an end of course evaluation I encourage you to fill out. That helps us know how to structure the course as far as content, what things we can improve there. So we'd love your feedback on that. But again, a jam-packed week for week 13. If there are any struggles with Google Analytics or questions around link building strategies for this project, please reach out. Thanks, everyone.